Hello, and thank you for joining us for another set of readings of Lotus Love Tarot 555. And before I get started, I want to first and foremost say thank you once again for all of your beautiful comments, your inspiration that you give to me. This continues to allow me to do what I'm doing for you, and I never want to start any readings without first and foremost saying thank you to you. Now, before me is a display of beautiful artwork. But it's not even about the display of artwork. It's about what's in the bottles. What's in each one of these bottles are special messages that have been prepared. These bottles have been prayed over, and the messages have resonated through readings for each one of these bottles. These bottles were specially handcrafted by Twin Flame Experience 1111, which can be located on Instagram. So please go follow that page. But I wanted to display these bottles because you're gonna get an opportunity to actually purchase each one of these bottles or whichever one resonates with you. But the beauty of this, once again, is the messages that's in the bottles. And remember, the bottles are called Blessed Bottles. So we're so excited about the unveiling of this. We're so excited about the messages, and we know that if the bottle resonates with you, the message that is inside is going to truly touch your life. Now, for those who have heard my introductions before, go ahead and fast forward through this portion. For those who are new, just to give you a little bit of tidbits about this reading. First of all, product is going to be able to be available immediately following this introduction. And if you hear me just flip a little bit with my wording, remember, Mercury is in retrograde, so our communication is a little messed up right now. But just continuing, you can apply this to your sun, your moon, your rising, and even your Venus sign. Now remember that the messages do flip-flop, so if it doesn't relate to you, it could relate to your partner. Oh, and hello to our cross-watchers out there. Now remember, there's no time limit to these videos. It could have happened 3 months ago, it could happen today, or it could happen in the near future. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Lotus Love Tarot 555, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Now, after hearing the reading, if the reading resonates with you, please remember to give us a big thumbs up. And if it doesn't resonate with you, but you do think that it would be a blessing to someone's life, please go ahead and give us a thumbs up anyway. Remember that private readings are available, and information pertaining to that can be found below. Now, just a little bit about this full moon reading. It is called the full worm moon, and it will occur on March 21st. It's going to be the same day as the first day of spring. But the reason that they call it this full super worm moon is because, first of all, it's going to be closest to the earth. This is our third super moon this year. And they call it a super moon because it's going to be the brightest and biggest moon than normal. But in cold climate, the ground begins to thaw this time of year. And so that's when earthworms appear. And case in point, that is how it gets the name, the full worm moon. So at this time, we will proceed into our reading. We have already shuffled, so we can go ahead and fast forward through that portion. Now, on to your reading. Hello, my Geminis. Let's get right into your reading. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what are the messages that need to go forth for the sign of Gemini as they begin to set their intentions for the full super worm moon occurring on March 21st, 2019? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Gemini? March 21st. Oh, we're right out the box. Okay. My Geminis, what y'all got going on? Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what messages need to go forward for the sign of Gemini as they begin to set their intentions for the full super worm moon occurring on March 20th? Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta take them. What is going on, Gemini? Okay, we got something going on with you all. We have something going on. And we're going to get into it in just a second. Holy Spirit, the country of the universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Gemini as they begin to set their intentions for the full super worm moon occurring on March 21st, 2019? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Gemini as they begin to set their intentions for March 21st, 2019? Okay. Holy Spirit, divine creator, universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Gemini as they begin to set their intentions for the super full worm moon occurring on March 21st, 2019? What messages need to go forth for the sign of Gemini? What do our Geminis need to know? What messages as they begin to set their intentions for March 21st, 2019? Okay. All right, my Geminis, clearly there is something we need to talk about. First card out is unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And that was coupled with express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So let's just talk about this. This card scares a lot of people when they get the unrequited love because they think something is over. And that's not what it means all the time. For some of you, yes, it is over. But for other people, it means that the state that the relationship is in right now, there's not enough attraction, there's not enough chemistry where you are right now to keep this going. This could be that you're not talking to one another. This could be an argument that is taking place. It could be you're deciding to break up, you're deciding to separate, you're deciding to divorce. It could mean all of those things. But this card, by this being coupled with this card, this says express your love. So I'm feeling like somebody needs to come out of pride right now. They need to come out of pride and just really let your guards down and express your love. Go ahead and you make the romantic gesture. You see, look at this here. She's reaching out and he's reaching in to hug one another. So they're trying to make amends on whatever's going on right here. Okay? So I'm feeling like that's where you are. And this is all these cards coming out. This is clearly telling us something is happening. It says, let yourself receive. And that's exactly what's happening here. See, they're having to receive each other right here. They're having to break down all barriers so they can let themselves. We said, allow others to give you love and care. Receive without guilt or apologies. If you have guilt, that's why you're having unrequited love right now. That's what's going on. It says worthiness. This is your next card. It says know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. So somebody's feeling guilty. Something has occurred whereas you're not feeling loved. You're not feeling loved. You're not feeling wanted. But it says make a decision. So somebody has to make a decision about this relationship. It says feeling stuck or indecisive. Listen to your intuition and make a decision. So this is serious. Some of you might need a private reading to take this further. But whatever's happening, they're saying you need to start dreaming again. It says dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. I feel like whatever this is, it has really put somebody in a state of having low self-esteem, how they feel about themselves. Look at there. Next card is self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. The cards don't lie. I say this all of the time. And I keep going back to this card right here. Unrequited love. Whatever happened here, it has really put somebody in a state of having low self-esteem, not feeling good about themselves. And remember, the messages can flip-flop. So if it's not you, it could be your partner that's in this state right now. But you got to know protection is here. You and your loved ones and your possessions, everything is safe and protected by heaven. So the state that you're in right now, you are protected, but you have to move through this. You're probably not believing that you are. You're probably not believing that God is guiding you, but he is. And look at there, it says mother healing. It says, as your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. So I always say this, that our relationship with our parents has a huge impact on what happens in our relationship. So if you have something going on with your mother, and that's why you're feeling guilty, that's why you need to forgive yourself, it is impacting this relationship here. That's why you start with unrequited love, because there's some things that need to be healed with your mother. There's some things that you need to do in making a decision to let go of guilt and forgive yourself, so you can express your love in this relationship where there's no chemistry or attraction right now. Okay, let's just keep going. It says, but keep your eyes on your targeted intentions. So whatever your intentions are, keep focused on that. And look at that, prayer will help this situation. So you need to pray to get through this situation. I'm going back here with this. Apparently some of you are having problems with your mom. You're having problems with your mother, and it's affecting your love life right now. It's affecting your relationship. You got to get this under control. You have to get that under control. And it says, look, take action. This card literally just came out in the last reading about taking action. And same cards, ask for help from others. So you all could be dealing with a Taurus. You could be dealing with a Taurus or earth energy. Remember, I always say that if it's not the sign, it could be the energy of the sign. So Taurus are grounded. So you could be dealing with somebody that has that type of mindset. But it's time to take action and do what you need to do to pray, to get through this situation, deal with the situation with your mother. You need to forgive yourself for whatever has happened. It's time to make a decision and moving forward on where you are, and express your love so you can get your relationship out of this situation right here. Okay, my Geminis, that concludes your reading. If you need further information on private readings can be found below. I'm sorry, it's Mercury retrograde with this communication again. But I love you guys, and until next time, my loves. Bye-bye.